A top 25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Mustangs will kick it away to start. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So SMU's offense will get the ball for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Hills.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Mustangs will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Might be changing the route. He'll set up to throw. Big fella moving. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snagged out of the air. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. That's reeled in. It's Roberts. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. There he goes. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Bulldogs have their offense in high gear.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Finds the tight end. Breaks the tackle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Up-tempo for the offense.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done there.
Wilson on the carry. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Makes it past the marker. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hills. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He is going to have nightmares about that one. A big gainer right there for the taking, and he missed it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Wants to keep it in the air. Throwing right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story.
Touchdown Mustangs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Mitchell. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Coastal Carolina. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut! Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the back. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Mustangs have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, SMU. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope. Makes the catch. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Brown. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. He might want another play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it in the middle. It's Keys. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Complete.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State going up tempo. They'll try to run for it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Dropping back, it's Coleman Hope. Grab near the sticks, it's Mitchell. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gets a draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Tees. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. It's Croman Hope. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Complete downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Roberts. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Motion from the back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll keep it on the ground off right tackle. Spins away from the defender. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Bulldogs are facing third and inches. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll dial up the run on first